welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and this video is for you if you are one of my lovely ladies who couldn't stay behind for the after class party this week, or couldn't come to class this month and are doing your class at home, and so this is so you don't miss out on the after class party. You will have, for my at-home ladies, your mini catalogue with your class pack. So you will be getting a mini catalogue in the post, or if you're collecting, that's always good, especially with the catalogue, because they're the more expensive ones to post. So we like it when you collect. Thank you. And I know most of you do, but for those who are, you know, maybe quite a long way away, I'm not expecting you to pop round. So I will pop those in the post to you. This video is also for my Ready Set Demo friends, my fellow demonstrators, to see what I am showing at this after class party, to see maybe if there's anything that you missed in the catalogue, or that you would like to share with your lovely customers as well, because we're all about sharing. So let's get started. I'm going to show you inside the catalogue because I'm allowed to now, yay, because it's live. So I'm going to show you inside the catalogue, but I'm also going to show you some samples, some samplers, and do a couple of little mini demonstrations. For my lovely ladies, I should say, these were going to be longer demonstrations, and there was going to be more of a display at the class. But unfortunately, I came back from the leadership with a little dose of COVID, but I'm much better now. I've been testing negative for a few days now, so I'm all better. But I lost a bit of time there, so that's what that's about. So let's start. Let's stop chatting and start looking at pretty things. So we're going to start there with page 12 of the mini catalogue and the Merriest Trees bundle. Now, the reason I wanted to feature this is because these stamps and dies don't just produce one tree, they produce 1, 2, 3, 4, and even a diddly 5 tree. I'm not really counting that one as a tree, but you get 4 for the price of 1. Yay! So absolutely fantastic set from that point of view. I'm going to show you a couple of ways of layering those up, but my absolute favourite is to stack them. Sometimes I say, oh, you could just have the dies with this one, or you could just have the stamps with this one, depending on your budget. But this one, I think they work together so well. Also, oh my goodness, 26 dies and 16 stamps. So you are getting a lot. The dies are down here. And in the dies, let me point out a couple of things. So as well as all these, I haven't cut every single die, but you can see all of these little things, including the decorations and presents and other bits and pieces, and the tree trunk have all got dies that go with them, as well as the trees, as well as a multitude of different star options, and as well as these amazing decoration strips. This is all in one, this cuts in one die. So when we're saying 26 dies, that isn't 5 of them. Oh no, that's 1 of them. So it cuts all of those. I'm going to suggest, and I'll talk about this later on, our adhesive strips that we sell. They're adhesive, what do we actually call them? Looks for them on Messy Desk, fails to find them. They're actually called our Adhesive Sheets, I think, and I will talk about that later on. So I'll come back to them, but they are your friend with these because you just peel them off and stick them on. Really quick decoration. And in the festive season especially, we need quick, because we're usually, it's not, oh, it's one person's birthday this month, or even 2 or 3 people's birthday this month. It's everyone I know who I want to send a Christmas card to. So that's a lot of cards to make. So we've also got this tag die, really good size. Let me grab my ruler. and tell you that the tag is almost 3.5 inches, just a tad under 3.5 inches by 2.25. So really good size tag there. And you can layer the tree on it, but you can also put, this is also greeting out of this set. You can also put the greeting on it. And have you seen this little bit here? I've shown it in 2 different ways, but let me show you it in a super cute way. And somebody at class got one of these. I'm giving out a little freebies at class. We're doing it like a pass the parcel type of effect. But you can see it actually folds over on the back and gives you a nice strong piece at the top for your tag. And these two, you're going to use these all year round, and probably gifts and stars and things. You're going to use these all year round, not just for Christmas. So yeah, really like those. So the bundle is 53. I'm going to tell you now in UK pounds. Bundle is 53. The stamps are 24 and the dies are 35. So you always get that 10% discount when you buy the whole bundle. But in this case, I'm definitely recommending, if you like these trees, the bundle is the way to go. It's 2-step stamping. Did I say that? So we stamp and then we stamp over the top with a darker colour, or heat embossing would be good with that as well. So that's that one. Let me also show you, I said I'd show you 2 different ways to layer with these dies. So here we're layering, lining them up at the top and one over the top of the other. And if you like the look at that paper, bear with me. I will be back with you in a moment for that. So again, really simple. These little stars are also in that stamp set. And then the other way to layer is to layer upwards. I've done here with dimensionals in between each layer, and that gives you a kind of a really 3D tree coming towards you there. So 2 different ways that you could do those trees. So that's those. Right, thing number 2 I'm going to show you is on page 21. You can see I'm jumping ahead. I could show you every page, but we would be here till next Christmas. So enjoy browsing at home. But I wanted to show you this set. I really like it because of the size of these stamps. This is the smallest one. And even this is a big old stamp. But this one here, the tallest one, is 2 3/4 inches tall. Why is that good? It's great for the inside of your card. It's great if you've just got some fantastically pretty paper and you just want to stamp and go and make a really quick card. It's great for the inside also if you've got a lot of cards to send and you haven't got time to write lots of things inside because it fills up the space. Is that naughty? But it does. So I really like this set. To you and joy to you, it's called. It's £23. I love it. I think you'll use this Christmas and for festive seasons to come. Let me do a little demo on this one because I have a little suggestion of something else you can do with this. She says, looking in her demo bag for a piece of basic white. This is cut with the deckled rectangles. Again, I'm going to come on to deckled later in this little presentation. So we're going to do, this one is boho, ink up with boho, and then before we stamp down, I'm going to go in and ink up with, and you can do it kind of halfway down, that very merry. And I'm inking up there with a Night of Navy. So you're going to go from lighter to darker. And then you can get a kind of ombre look onto your greeting. And I think that looks lovely. Let's layer that up with another little bit of the, another little bit of the deckled edge. Really rather a fun greeting. And again, that's going to make, even with the smallest one, that's going to make quite a large greeting on the front of your card, but certainly a fab thing for the inside as well. So I hope you like that one. That's the thing number 2 that I'm showing. Right, now because we're going through the book in order, I will show you a sample of this in a little minute. But as we're going past page 23, I wanted to draw your attention to number 2, which is the Snowflake Sky embossing folder. Let's have a little look at this. Now, actually, I do have some. See, I knew I had a sample thing here to show you. So let's look at this. I'll put that inside and you can see it a little bit easier. It is beautiful, and it depends what colour you emboss it on, the effect that you get. I love it on vellum, so I'll show you it on vellum. Just looks so pretty, and then you can layer that over different colours. If you're wondering how to stick vellum onto a cardstock, your friend here is Tombow, but a tiny little dot, and then take the other end and spread the Tombow very, very thinly until you can't see it on the back of the vellum. And then you can press down and it is virtually invisible. But don't squeeze any more out of this end. This is spreading only. You want tiny little dots, spread very thin, and that will stick your vellum. If you have softly falling, you know how much those people that don't have softly falling need this embossing folder. I know my ladies who have it absolutely love it, and this has got a kind of a softly falling feel going on. So if you don't have this, you need it. It's one of our nice big square ones, so you can do it over a large area, over a 6x6 area, but absolutely beautiful for card fronts. So we're turning now to page 26. I'm just going to talk a little bit about this this stamp set. This is Winter Owls. Now, this is good for lots of different people who you may have in your life. So I wanted to draw your attention to this one. This is good for nature lovers, and it doesn't only need to be a snowy owl. You can also colour that with blends or with watercolour pencils or inks, and make that into a springtime owl. You can have owls are flying at all different times of year. And did you know that let's get this the right way around. I'm not sure if this is the right way around, but I think it's the males that say to wit and the females that say to woo. Feel free to correct me if I've got that the wrong way round. But if you can, we more often hear a to woo at night. But anyway, that's your little nature lesson, or possibly not for the day. But so nature lovers, this is great. We've got the moon there as well, and a little bit of brush for them to stand on, and we've also got a branch there. But this is also good for your Harry Potter lovers. If you're not a Harry Potter lover, tune out for the next couple of minutes while I say that this is Hedwig. This is evidently Hedwig. So you definitely need it for your Harry Potter lovers. You could also make a fantastic broomstick. Use this and then just extend out with a marker, or even use one of the dies to extend out. This is going to make a fabulous broomstick. We've also got in the dies, I'm showing you a little tiny bit, but this piece here, cut that in gold, stamp and emboss that in gold, put them together, and you have got a golden snitch. So this is an absolute Potter fan's dream, I think, as far as a stamp set goes. So I wanted to definitely bring that to your attention. Right, page 37 we are going to. Here we go. And this is a lovely suite. It's called Winter Meadow. So it's not just Christmassy, it's kind of just wintry, which is lovely. But there are a couple of goodies here that I really wanted to show you. The first, I already gave you a little sneak peek, is these stunning Snowflake magic papers. Now these come 12 by 12. You get two sheets, two 12 by 12 sheets of each of those, and you can see hopefully the lovely shine on these. These two are definitely more winter with snowflakes. This one any time of year. So this will take you into the future, as well as just a Christmas option. But they are so stunning. And even a small amount on a card is going to give you a wow. So let's have a little look. Let's have a look at that. So little strips, these are little 2-inch strips, just cut to make a banner. You could even have them straight there. And then the ribbon, I also wanted to draw your attention to. Now, for years, we had a Whisper White ribbon in the old Whisper White days that had a silver edge. And I thought, oh, that's what this is going to be. But no, because as you can see, this ribbon is a sheer. So you can see through it. So whatever you put that over, you're going to see the colour behind it, and it kind of turns that colour. So again, talking about this is all year round. I love this ribbon. Oh, I so hope this is a carryover, because it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And we need this ribbon in our lives. But grab it now, just in case. There's also something else that you can do with this. And now I'm going to show you a sneak peek going forward of something I'm going to show you at the end. But if you just grab the end of this, unfray it and just pull it a little bit, you can get this amazing effect of ruffled ribbon as well. And mine has moved a little bit as I've put it into the envelope. You just know I'm going to have to straighten that out because now it's bothering me. There we go. I put a little bit of, you could put tear and tape or Stampin seal under that. A tape runner to hold it, but I just must have moved it as I put it into the envelope. But isn't that pretty? So yeah, other things that you can do with that. I put a little bit of bling on, and easy card, again, easy to do. And did you notice we've also got that embossing folder, that gorgeous embossing folder on there that I mentioned a moment ago. Okay, so that's those. Where are we going next on our little adventure? Let's have a look. Right, so I'm jumping to 49. Now, most of my ladies don't do so much in the way of Halloween, although I know their grandchildren do. So it's always nice to show a little bit of Halloween. But the thing I am jumping to here is the glow-in-the-dark speciality paper. My non-US friends, jump on it quick. My US friends, close your eyes now and hope it comes back in stock soon, because it's sold out in a trice in the States. So this is actually full sheets of 6 by 6. You get 8 sheets for just £6.75. It's a bargain. And just imagine doing a happy birthday card and having a glow-in-the-dark happy birthday on there, almost like a surprise when they turn the light off. But it's fantastic. I can't wait to play with that. So yes, one to watch out for. Even if you're usually someone who flicks through the Halloween, you don't want to do that. Then we're going to have a look at page 63, and then I'm going to take you to the big book, and there's a reason why I'm going to take you to the big book. This is number on page 63, and this is the thing I want to show you. It is the deckled circle dies. Now, I've shown you on the thing. Let's show you the actual dies. Moving some bits out. I've got some more giveaways that I'm giving out at my classes. But that is those deckled circles. reaching for my ruler again. That biggest one is 5 3/4 inches. That is a big old circle die. And if you like doing square cards, these are absolutely your friends, because you are going to get any size of square card you want. You're going to be able to have multiple layering, and they go all the way down to a 1 inch. You have 14 dies in there. Now, I'm going to show you how much of a bargain these are. Oh, I should also say about deckled. 20 years ago, deckled was the in thing. And then it became, like all things in the world, in craft, things go in and out of fashion. And deckled wasn't, you know, became a bit, oh yeah, we've all done deckled. So if you've got deckled, whip it out, it's time. But if you haven't got deckled, now is the time if you want to be trendy. And I'm just looking for it in here. What am I looking for? 163. Here we go. Because in the big book, we have the rectangle deckled. And here they are. And you have 8 of those. So you have, and I'm missing one because I've got one it's in a class pack ready to be cut. But you have got 8 deckled rectangles as well. So that's those. But I am going to give you a little sneaky tip. I worked this out because I was thinking, oh yes, well obviously this one is going to be more in price, and it is, and I worked it out. So for the deckled rectangles, those are £3.50 each, which is good. That's a good price for something that you're going to use over and over and over again. But the circle ones, oh my goodness, because you get so many of them, although they're 35, that means they're £2.50 each. So even more of a bargain to get the circle ones. So if you've got to choose right now between them, go for the circle ones first. They're more of a bargain. And also, these are in the mini, so no guarantees, although I'm hoping, but no guarantees they'll carry over. Whereas these, you've got until next year. You've got until the end of April to grab the deckled and be trendy, be on trend with deckled. And another thing I'm going to show you from the catalogue is just another die set. Now, I just bought this, and then coincidentally, I was given a swap at backstage by a lovely lady whose name I'm going to tell you. What page are we looking for here? We're looking for page 167. I'm going in the wrong direction. That's why I can't find it. There we go. Page 167, we are looking at Wanted to Say. Now, I say I just bought these because I'd seen a couple of things that people had done with them. And this is Gina Carvetta. Thank you, Gina. This is a beautiful card and inspired me to share some of these at my after-class party as well. Because we do know it may be coming into the holiday season, but people have birthdays all the way through the holiday season. So we don't want to forget about those. And also, unfortunately, this is a get better well soon season, get well soon season. So those are really nice sayings. So a couple of samples. You've already seen a sneak peek of this one that I've done. What is nice about these is you've got a background layer and a front layer that you can layer up, and you can have these flat like Gina's is here, which looks really pretty, or you can start to lift these up. So I'm just going to show you how I've done that. Oh, I should also say on my little sampler here, again, there are 14 dies on here. So we've got some little gifts, we've got a bow, we've got little stars and hearts, we've got a flower and a leaf, as well as the greetings here. I'm going to bring in my mini cut and emboss machine. Okay, so my first layer I have cut, so the kind of outline layer I have cut onto the Night of Navy, but I have cut this on a sheet of our foam adhesive pads. Now you will find these in the catalogue on page 138, and I wanted to show you the difference. So foam sheets are number 5, and they are going to give you a depth similar to that of dimensionals. They're double-sided. You get 6 sheets, and they are 4.5 by 4 5/16, which is they're about the same. I think they're exactly the same as dimensional sheets. So that gives you an idea of those. So these are quite thick, as you can see. Let me pull that off. And you can see that is just going to peel right off. Now, how could I do this if I didn't have the foam sheets? You absolutely could. What you would do then is you would cut that piece out and you would put dimensionals on the back and layer it up. So you absolutely can do that. Come off there. And this is layering up on a couple of the rectangular deckled edge dies. So we've got that piece. Now we're going to bring our cut and emboss in, and I'm going to use a piece of glimmer. And you may be saying to me, Liz, there is not any glimmer in our catalogue. Fit that in. Yes, I can just. You may be saying to me, Liz, there is not any glimmer in our catalogue, and you would be absolutely right. Much to my sadness, no glimmer, and I was getting quite upset. And then, yay, Stampin' Up came to my rescue with an online exclusive, which is the silver and gold backed glimmer paper. This is gonna be amazing, because instead of having to put adhesive sheet on the back of it, it's effectively already got it. And also we've got silver, which goes with that lovely silver edge ribbon. So I am jumping up and down. It's $6.75 for it. Because it comes in 12 by 12 sheets, that's going to go a long way, because you're not going to use massive amounts of it. So I think it's an absolute bargain. Just a little note for my demo friends who may be looking at this and saying, where has this printout come from, Liz? Because this is online exclusives. For my demo friends, you need to come and visit me at Ready Set Demo, because I am doing this free this month for you to print out. So come and visit me at Ready Set Demo to print this out. The prices are in UK pounds, US, Canadian, Australian and New Zealand dollars. And the things are only, I've done them for this one and those, but they are only in English language. Apologies, but it's fitting it all in, but it's English language and those price points. So give me a shout out. Ready Set Demo, you can get this for free. So let me now run this through and we'll get back to my demonstration. So what I've done in order to create what we should be getting, well, what we are getting, and is already winging its way to me. It only went live just a day or two ago, so it's not yet in the house. What I've done is to create that by putting adhesive sheet on the back. Now, adhesive sheets, different thing. Again, on page 138, we are looking at number 6, the adhesive sheets. Now here, for $10.75, you get 12 sheets, and these are 12 inches by 6 inches. So they are designed to go into a big die cutting machine, but you can obviously cut down for smaller sizes. And what we're going to do is to take these. Let's take my picky uppy tool to give me a little bit of help in peeling the backing off. So here we go, and that's gonna, if I do that gently, it may come off in one go. If not, it's going to be 2 goes. There we go. It usually, even pulling that off with the adhesive on the back, actually takes out, can you see, some of the little bits, but just watch out to make sure. And what I found is if you start laying it down at the beginning and then just move along, because it's quite wiggly, but with the adhesive sheet on the back, it makes it a lot better behaved. Now, you absolutely could glue this on, but it is easier, I would say. Look at that. That's how to peel it off, Liz, from the front. And we'll put that on. And that is going to give your card a real wow, isn't it? That just looks lovely. And you could layer both layers up with the heavy duty foam as opposed to the adhesive sheet. But as we've got this adhesive sheet, yay, I think we all need that. So let's look again at those cards made with the wanted to say dies, which I say absolutely fabulous for any time of year. And I hope you like that little demonstration. So thanks for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room today. For my lovely ladies, if you would care to place an order with me before Friday this week at 9 o'clock, we are having a special party order, which means that you will get goodies with your order. Surprise goodies in your pack are coming to you with your order if you would like to order with me. No minimum order for goodies, so do let me know if you would like anything. And for everybody else, I hope that this has been an interesting look at the catalogue. For my demo friends, feel free to case. We do case, copy and share everything. Feel free to case my my cards, and I'm sure Gina would say, and her card too, or the little demo panels as well, the little sampler panels. Do feel free to copy those. I would be more than happy for you to do that. So anyway, thanks for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room. If you're a demonstrator, go visit me at Ready Set Demo. I have a blog there, and I'll put a little note in the YouTube as well, where you can sign up for my newsletter for all sorts of hints and tips and freebies and classes. So thanks for visiting today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.